This has been crazy. The heaviness of this show is real. I truly don't think I could have prepared myself for everything I've watched so far. It's been more than I could have ever imagined. This might be one of the hardest shows I've watched. It's up there with Game of Thrones. The last episode was just hard. That one was tough. But I'm on the other side of it, so here we go. But let's see how this continues to play out.
And the gun.
Who the hell are you?
Just someone passing through.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there. He didn't hurt me, by the way.
Yeah, I got eyes. You made him soup?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, come on, there's like 1,000.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind her. I need you to tell us where we are.
You telling the truth?
Yeah,
Are you telling me the truth?
yeah.
But you never go past the river here. Ever.
What's past the river?
Death. But we see the bodies they leave behind. Some infected, some not.
Jolie, you okay?
Okay, I'm okay.
Oh, that would be the
I'm fine.
worst
Just
if
a reminder,
someone,
if you're dead, I'm
I
fucked.
said I'm fine.
if someone is just doing that while you're having a panic attack. Wow. She's so silly.
So gross.
Seek.
Probably because I grew up in the QZ. Behind you, there's ocean, and ahead of you, there's a wall. Right, with Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected. I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but I wanted to save him. I woke up early. We were passed out, so I took second watch.
You gotta wake me up if that happens. You can't do things like this.
But I can.
I'm responsible for you, okay?
Then don't fall asleep. It's like, you should call it undressing. And it is, it's like undressing from the inside.
She's like my 9-year-old. My oldest son calls him Yapatron 3000. I love listening to him, but man, he can talk for sure.
Look at that river.
He's just constantly yapping. Oh boy. What? The dogs can smell for the
Last chance for a... If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just looking for my brother. It's all, nothing more.
What's your name?
Joel.
Wow. Oh man, I'm taken back to The Walking Dead now. My goodness. That's crazy. Oh. They've got things really looking good. This is like the Governor season of The Walking Dead. God, kind of want to rewatch The Walking Dead. I never finished it, but you know, it is a good show.
Tommy!
No, really? Wow. That's crazy. Aww.
I came here to save you.
What?
What's wrong with you?
What about her manners?
She was just curious. Kids around here don't usually look or talk like you.
Right. Well, maybe I'll teach them. And I want my gun back.
They also aren't armed.
Would it be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family?
Well,
Oh,
Maria is family, actually.
Oh shit. Congrats.
Well, bank works as the jail, not that we've needed it.
You draw power from a dam.
Got that working a couple
Wow.
years ago. After that, sewage, plumbing,
Wow.
water heaters,
that's
lights.
crazy.
Place actually fucking works.
Sir?
Yeah, what's your name?
Shimmer.
That's a cool name.
So beautiful.
Well, I'm sure they like a shower, some new clothes. We can put them in the empty house across the street from us.
Oh, yeah. She's the daughter of some firefly muckety-muck, trying to find her family somewhere out here. That you judge me for. I did those things to keep us alive.
We did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people. And I don't judge you for it. We survived the only way we knew how. But there were other ways.
The last few months.
I'm gonna be a father. Maria's a few months along now. So I just gotta be more careful. Just because life stopped for
I
you
feel like he could resent his brother for that.
doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Damn, and I mean those are harsh words though. No, there's caroling here too. And he's starting to get panic attacks. Panic attack. Oh, she looks like his daughter. How does life go on? I just don't get it. I mean, it has to go on. It goes on. But God, it's just such a tough.
I'm sorry about your kids.
It's okay. And kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's.
Oh, yeah, she didn't know that.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's okay. I guess that explains him a little.
Look, I'm not gonna ask you what you're doing with him.
Good.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that.
Tommy was following Joel, the way you are now.
No,
Well,
come
maybe I'm
on.
smarter than Tommy. No offense.
But definitely smart. Be careful who you put your faith in. The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
I'm a friend of
That's
Tony's.
crazy.
You know, Tony the pharmacist.
It's complicated for you. I'm sorry. So you want me off the hook or what?
This ride to the university, is it a suicide mission?
It's dangerous, but it's nothing you can't handle. Just prepare and do what you do.
You've had people go that way and come back.
All of them.
She's immune.
What?
Ellie. She got infected, but she didn't get sick. Tommy.
Can he trust Tommy?
Tess got bit. She made me swear to take the kid. It was her dying wish. What the hell was I supposed to do? You know, she saved my life there. From another kid. She had to shoot him to save me. 14 years old. Because I was too slow and too fucking deaf to hear him coming. And today I thought that dog was gonna tear her apart because it smelled something on her. And all I did was stand there. I couldn't move. I couldn't think of anything to say. I just know it when I wake up. I've lost something. I'm failing in my sleep. And I have to leave her. Joe, you have to take her.
Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre. If you're gonna ditch me, ditch me.
What exactly did you hear?
I have to leave her, you have to take her.
He knows the area better than I do.
Do you
and-
give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of?
Of losing you, of course.
Not her, you know. I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you! So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I was just...
We're going our separate ways.
Did Joel just leave? Like he's just gone? Or is he gonna try to kill her here? Oh God, I don't know. Oh, Joel's like going to a really dark
You ready to
place.
say goodbye or something?
No. I came here to steal one of these horses and go. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay.
God, man, I'm not crying. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Ah, God, Joel. God, God. Oh, good.
Wide right. You're flinching.
The target's too small.
I made it bigger than I should have. Eject it like you love it. Gentle, steady, nice and slow.
You gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant?
Oh wow.
It's a contractor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were cool. Everybody loved contractors.
People would live here and like what, go to classes and stuff?
Yup,
Even though they were adults.
sort of adult.
Yeah. Thank you for
I think it
saying
was
that.
just as
Sort
much
of
about
adults.
party.
I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
This horse gets eaten alive. Like, I will be so upset. No, having 28 days later, flashbacks.
Maybe not all of them.
All the pins lead there. Maybe getting ahead of the weather. Better facilities. I don't know.
What? Oh, these guys look like raiders. Oh, no. Joel says he's weak, but he's not. He goes into action when he needs to. But of course, it's terrifying. No. What? Oh my God.
Go! Get on the horse! Go! Get back! Joel?
He's
No,
not.
no, no, no,
Oh
shit.
no. My
Joel, open
God.
your eyes. Open your eyes.
This is what he was afraid of.
I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do.
I like this kind of progression of where are we gonna go? Well, I really don't care where we go as long as I'm with Ellie and Joel. I'm along for the ride and I'm enjoying it. But there was a reunion. Tommy was found. He's in a beautiful settlement. They're doing something big there. That's awesome. They're restarting life. Maria is pregnant. She had a child beforehand. Life is going. It's continuing on. I appreciate the description of a panic attack. Joel is explaining that completely. It's totally real. That's exactly how a panic attack feels, and it just sort of comes on. I think I remember I always had anxiety growing up and extremely shy and all of that, but I never had actual panic attacks until about 3 years ago. They started to come, and I think I've had like maybe one panic attack beforehand, but I never knew. So it was like when people were talking about panic attacks, I thought, yeah, that they are hard, huh? And then I actually had them, and then I still do. I continue to have them. Every so often, it'll just pop up out of nowhere, and thankfully, as time has progressed, it's less and less. But I have like short ones now. It's just so debilitating, and it's so scary. The feeling that just comes over your body. That you either get a hot flash, it's just strange. It's so strange. It's terrifying, and it is debilitating, and especially if you don't know what's going on, and it's frustrating. It's like very, very frustrating. Now that life has slowed down a little bit, I think all this stuff is like just rising to the surface, and then here comes the anxiety, here comes the panic attacks, here comes dealing with all of that stuff. So I just appreciate when series dive into stuff like this, because it's real and it's hard, but you just kind of have to keep moving forward. That's really what it comes down to. And I think the best thing for me, and if you go through this right now, the best thing that helped me, I started to do Vipassana meditation. I found like this 7-day or maybe it was a 10-day thing on YouTube, and letting the sensations come, like if your nose is itchy, you just start to feel all these things that are coming, and then try not to itch, try not to touch that part that feels a little weird. Just let it pass, because it always passes. And that was the beginning of me learning that this is going to pass. These things will pass. But you have to hold on, and you got to breathe through it. It might take an hour. It might take 10 minutes. It might take longer. It might happen every 20 minutes, but it'll pass. And that was the beginning of my healing, and that it helped. It's I'm not 100% cured, and I don't know if you can get 100% cured of these types of mental injuries and difficulties, but you learn to deal, and you learn to keep moving forward, to smile even when you're fearful, even when you're afraid. You just smile. You get through it. You just live. And that's the only way, really. And I think it does get better. Things always get better. But a scar is a scar. It doesn't leave you. It's healed, but it's always there. So that's my advice. If anyone goes through panic attacks, look up Vipassana meditation. And I think that was it. It was just accepting that life is really hard, and life was not this fairy tale that I thought it was when I was a kid in the early 20s, and thinking that that always good things always happen, and you should be this way, and that means you're going to get this. That's just not how life is. It's unfair. It to the luck of the cards, luck of the draw. You just don't know. So you got to breathe and let it pass, because it always passes. Always. It always passes over. And just, I think that acceptance of that really helped my brain just realize, yeah. And also realizing, wow, there's a lot of other people who go through this. I'm not alone. So it's this beautiful thing, I think, for someone like Joel, who is this tough, rugged, big man, and he's struggling. And of course he's struggling. He's literally lost his daughter. He lost Tess. He's lost other people. He's had to kill people. He did things that he regrets. Obviously, they're saying there could have been a different way, but this is what they knew, and that's what they did. And I think that's also powerful. And I think it's just really powerful for other people who are watching this series or playing the video game to maybe see themselves in these characters, and to find some strength in there to keep moving forward. And and also to accept that, well, if a man like him is struggling, so can I. And he keeps moving forward. So I think that's like this big thing that I do appreciate with art and cinema and film and TV shows. This is what it is. You can find someone or something you relate to, and it helps you. And that's what it is. It's just that, relating to someone that's not you and finding strength in them, and then finding the strength in yourself. So I just appreciate how they did that. I really like this episode. It does put into perspective of when Ellie was like, so this is what people used to fuss about, boys and clothes and wearing the right matching outfits, and and being late to school, and like people thought about what they were going to be in the future, and now where they are. And this is just, it's like, this is not the same thing at all. They have to worry about surviving and not, yeah, it's just like, yeah, it just puts into perspective how lucky a lot of us are. And of course, there are a lot of people who are not and who are struggling and living in a hell that sadly shouldn't be, of the sad facts of life. I'm just so glad that Joel went with Ellie. There's something so important about, like, Joel just didn't see it at that point, but he was just like, he's so important to her. And I think the reason I got emotional when he showed up in the morning with the horse and was with Ellie was because I say this all, like, so many times in all these reactions. If you follow most of my reactions, you'll know I've said this before. But thank God for those stepfathers, for those men who step up when the other father can't be there, or maybe they passed, or maybe you're an uncle or a friend, a mentor, but you're there for a young child who just needs your help. It really means the world. It really means the world. And it does make the world a better place. And I just wished that mentality, that message was promoted more. We all need love and help. And if you can see a kid who really needs any type of attention and love and support, like, we should give that to those children. We're all together, we're all one, as corny as that might sound, but we really, truly, we are. I always say this, like, my stepfather, he's not a perfect man, but he's got a beautiful heart, and he was there for me, and he's been there since I was 6 years old, and I truly don't know where I'd be without him, and he's still there. And so, yeah, it means a lot when someone can be there. So that's why it gets me emotional every time. And so when people can step up and be kind, yeah, it means a lot. And those are the people that make the world go round. So, okay. I'm going to get into the next episode. We're going to see if Joel is dead. I don't think he is, but he's in critical condition. So we'll see how this goes. All right. See you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.